As the Farfarer sailed towards the Nexus, Reynardo wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone, or even to feed its hunger. Honestly, he didn't care. He felt terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
Blah, blah.
The Nexus was infested with ravens, but that didn't bother Reynardo. With each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter, and
Wasn't that from Star Trek?
Wow. He was getting a bit bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Well,
smash grab.
He was a warrior.
Smash grab.
They're supposed to be bloodthirsty. What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Jump up and down. Oh, I can't jump in this game, never mind.
When Reynardo went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
I think this is the way I went last time. I don't remember. Let's go the other way. Nope, that's the way I went last time. I don't even know if this microphone's working. How do I know it's working?
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on.
I really like pylons. Or oh, that looks familiar. So I had to go this way. Ooh. Die, sucker! Death blow.
The core, absorbed in the stone, was doing its job perfectly. Bernardo could feel a little eldritch jolt every time he downed a raven, but then it flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down a riverbed. It all felt perfectly natural, as if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
I love the narration.
I need more materials, thought Renato.
I went over there. It's fight time. Say what? That's right.
Renato tore through the last remaining guards at the outpost like hot coffee through snow. There was a fire speaker toad here. He called the council speaker. He knew she would be thrilled. And she was. She wanted him to come back to base. They had plans to discuss, and a medal to give him. A large, golden medal. Great, said Renato. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the fire speaker croaked again.
Hello, Renato,
He said.
If you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I'm waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia. A witch, taunting him. With the stone, he'd finally be her match.
Nah, she's just gonna screw me over.
Zenobia was taunting him. No doubt she hoped to lure him into a trap. Well,
Never trust
he
a
was
cat.
nobody's sucker. Especially not hers. He carried victory in his gauntlet. He would go where the council pointed him. As he set foot on the island, Renato felt energized, like when he was hunting or dancing. Then he smelt it.
The stench of ravens.
It was a good thing he was here too, before they tripped over the secret base.
Smells like
He
chicken.
was really saving the council toad's bacon, so to speak.
Bacon.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Shut up. Open sesame. That was lame. Not enough stuff in these things.
Renato really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
Got your sword in the air right here, buddy. It's fight time. Wait, where'd you go?
He missed her. Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type.
He liked the sluts.
He'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them.
Comic books, really?
He missed her.
He was down this way. Death! Think so, you little bitch. Sliced in
Renato
half.
had an artifact that made him practically a godlike warrior. All
I
he had
am
to
your
do now
god.
was collect his medal, head for the Imperial fleet, and raise some hell.
See, now I can't go back and explore up there. I don't like that. It's a pot. Why can't I kill the pot? I'll sneak up on it. That's how you do it. I haven't leveled up. Can't do anything there. I don't think I got enough stuff. Nope. This way? Nope. I see a treasure chest over there.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Ooh. Wind essence.
There was an inscription, no spitting.
Does that mean... Never mind. No! No! Get away! Damn it! Yeah, run into the flames, dumbass. Physical resistance. Pretty easily resisted right now. Wait. What?
How could you convince a firewall you're its friend?
That's a stupid joke. go this way now. Wait a minute. Another wind essence. And it's some pots. Yes! Love pots. So much. Oh, the thing ain't back. I should open the door. What's in here? Two water SSSS.
See? Renato was a hero of the revolution.
Damn right.
He deserved a medal.
That's right.
Soon he deserved every medal they had, and hopefully one big medal ceremony in front of everybody with trumpets so everyone could know what he'd accomplished.
I don't know. Trumpets is a bit much.
Shall we dance?
No.
The lead raven.
Punish, terrorize, humiliate. Hey, that's my work's mantra. To the salt mines. Sounds like a plan. Oh, damn it, I already read it. How am I supposed to... heal up a bit here.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Yep. I don't think that's enough ore for anything. Nope. 100? I need a lot of frickin' ore. Oh boy. That was a barrel of fun. Ha 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 ha. Am I going the right way? Yep. Die!
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye? No?
Hey, bullshit. I'll go in.
long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Why does this sound like Star Wars?
He really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
Go away, go away. Oh, you
Bud.
rosebud my ass.
In particular, as he died.
Oh, resurrected. Shit. No.
Slippy's hit, he thought.
The key to this is not dying. Let's get out of the way of the guys that are gonna kill you. Stay out of the way. Ah. I'm not a quitter! Well, sometimes.
To everything,
Say what?
there is a season.
Turn,
Turned over.
turn.
And died.
You don't gotta be so mean about it. Go run! Run! What? Oh, I thought I was dead already. You suck. I'm gonna go back now. I need some more energy. Oh, so much for that.
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing. Get it?
Shut up. Not time for your jokes. No, get out the way.
Hey, Frosty.
Hey, I turned. Nope. Got closer that time. That. Does it regenerate over time? It does. But do I really want to wait around for that thing to regenerate? I can't remember what the different...
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
I don't want to catch a fly with my chopsticks.
Renato at Hot Potato.
There we go.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato. If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Agreed. Ooh. Bling Master. Yeah. Go forth. Go forth and activate.
Inside the rebel base, Renato was invited to the council speaker's private chambers. So, this is the Iblis Stone? He said. I can feel its power. Renato told her how he had fed the core to the stone and made something even more useful than either. Crazy like a fox, she croaked. And Renato chuckled as if he'd never heard the joke before. We've given you the best quarters and a bottle of Tantalonian firewater. All for you. So they'd remembered. He woke in the morning with the sweetest of hangovers.
Oh, they stole it.
But the Iblis Stone was
You
gone from his
little
gauntlet.
shits.
The corridors were empty, except for a few rebels who looked just as hungover as him. Come on, you'll miss the battle, they yelled. Renato added sail as the Farfarer scudded across the sky. Who could have taken the Iblis Stone? Was it some Imperial spy? He would find him, and kill him, and take the stone back.
Yeah.
Renato had a bad taste in his mouth. He was killing ravens, but it wasn't fun. It felt like a chore. Oh, Renato hated chores. As a fox kid, he'd gone hungry rather than clean his room. He still didn't clean his room, he just moved house every few years. Who had the Iblis Stone anyway? Up ahead, he could hear screaming and croaking and cawing. But who was winning? Had that door been opened before?
I don't know. Ooh, it's chilly. Brrr. I don't have a... Nope. Wait, what's that? Oh. Where's all the damn ore?
Renato remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
Good times, good times. How's that for skill?
Forward, Renato noticed that some ravens were starting to ignore him. Just running away. Who are they running from? Some hero of the revolution? If some other so-called hero of the revolution had the stone and tried to take his victory and his medals, Renato was gonna be seriously pissed off. He was the hero, not some other bozo.
Yeah. Brr. I'm the hero, not some other bozo.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these roles.
These fire dudes are kind of a pain in the ass.
There were stickers all over the platforms on really hot mailboxes with pictures and addresses and everything.
I have no idea what that does, but I do it every time anyway. Whee! I'm gonna have to fight some guys here. Aren't I? Nope. Over here. Is there anything over here? No. And here we go. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Oh, you killed my father. I gotta walk all the way up there again. Hello, lazy gamer. Give me my stone back.
Finally, Reynardo came to the Emperor's ship. Zenobia lay dead in front of it. The ship was a wreck. Ravens lay dead, sprawled everywhere. Bloody feathers spattered across the deck and the dock. The council speaker came out. She was waving a sword around like a flag. "Look at me, Reynardo!" she croaked. The Iblis stone on the sword was black as coal. "Now I will be Empress, and all shall tremble before me," she croaked. So
Ribbit.
the stone had her. It was in her brain, whining for blood. "I'm afraid I can't allow that," said Reynardo, and moved to fight her.
But
Toads
died.
are not usually good with swords. Something about the footwork. And the council speaker was not even a warrior. She was always tripping over things, which is quite an impressive achievement when you're a toad. Yet somehow, she was pressing Reynardo backwards as he desperately tried to keep her sword away from his throat. "Look, why don't you keep the stone?" he asked. "You deserve it." "Blood and souls for Iblis," she croaked. "Blood and souls." She got under his guard with her sword. It was just the tip. But sometimes just the tip is enough. He could feel his soul being sucked into the stone.
Is
As he
just a tip
died,
enough?
He felt embarrassed more than anything else. And just like that,
He was alive
he
again.
was alive again.
What did I learn
And
this
back
time?
on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing. The Iblis stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Please wait a moment while I refill my shot glass with more fire water. Spilled it. Fireworks. Some morons in the neighborhood are setting off fireworks already. It is 3 hours too early. Hang up, I gotta clean up my mess. Okay.
But he was starting to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the path of destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell
Let's
into
start at the very
it.
beginning.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
Very good
It was
place
time
to
to
start.
choose. The rebellion was in trouble.
You must
Ravens were
choose
scouting for
wisely.
the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky River
For
had
the correct
surfaced.
goblet will bring you everlasting
Reynardo
life.
knew that using it could go
But the wrong one
catastrophically wrong.
will take it from you.
He was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course. Reynardo had a pretty strong
So
suspicion
I've taken
Lapino had
these
betrayed
3
the rebellion.
branches.
Would Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Which one should I... let's go back and screw this guy over.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own.
I already heard it, so I skipped it. If you'd like to hear the story yourself, please press 1.
Lapino had
apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? You rush. Oh.
Just about enough of your shit, people. Oh, didn't expect that, hello, Raven boy. Oh, didn't think I was looking, did ya? I'm always looking. Except for those times I'm not looking. Who wants to die next? You do? You do. Oh, gone.
People were frightened these days. Just
I like
past,
killing
Reynardo
stuff.
slipped through an empty town and listened to the Raven's call that the Emperor's new taste.
Fuck
in
you,
ritual
bench.
Sacrifice.
Oh, I didn't know you could die this way. Ritual sacrifice. Barrel out the
Reynardo
barrels.
felt a little bad stealing crafting materials from the chests.
I'm a bad
He preferred
boy.
to rob them from people at sword point.
I prefer to rob them. Just kill them and take their shit. Damn it. Your collision logic is faulty.
Reynardo thought of the Iblis stone and shivered. He had no business messing with ancient, cruel artifacts. What he needed was his friends around him. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Wish I had some kind of ranged shot. He always runs into the fire. Fire hot. No touch. No. I need a whatchamahizzy to look at my thingamabob. Ooh, another
Everyone knew how to use magical
element.
gems. Of course, not everyone had magical gem gauntlets like he did.
Mm-hmm. Better believe my gauntlet's magical, baby, yeah. It's this way. Treasure. Finally some ore. Still not enough though. Hey, how come I could kill that other bench but not this one? Now that's a bench of a different color. Or can I hit that thing? No. Does this do anything? No.
You couldn't hack this kind of firewall. You had to warm it up to you. He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Apparently not. Critical chance. I need an altar. This is not an altar. Oh, I mean, a workbench. That's what I meant. All right. My ear itches. Okay. Physical resistance, elemental resistance, energy on kill. 1%. Alright, I'll put that on for now. I'm not thinking 1% is anything to be all over.
Come in handy in a pinch.
Shall prove useful. I still need a couple hundred ores. Damn it. What the hell? I can't kill him. It's a fucking barrel. I didn't want to break it anyway. Running out of pockets. How can I kill it? No. Blow me. Jump down. Whee! Ooh, I'm in a magic land. Gumdrops and jelly beans. I'm getting a Willy Wonka feel from this area. He agrees. Nothing down here. Timmy fell down a well.
You guys interested in real estate? Because you're about to buy the farm.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Well, it just so happens he is a traitor.
It was time.
Ooh, it's spooky
for a
in
little
here.
Exploration.
Something to read. Not big on reading. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh no! I don't know how that time thing works. But I don't think I got anything useful out of it there. See? Told you 1% ain't giving me jack. Well, look, it's the traitor.
Dirty and bloody, Reynardo finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Reynardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing.
We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power. To make the Sky Ripper, the Transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Reynardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lapino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that.
The core of the Sky Ripper? Lapino's excited. That's...
Sky Ripper.
It's beautiful here, thought Reynardo. It was nice to be back with his old war buddy. All right. Lapino was a traitor. But still, it was good company.
Still ain't enough ore. I went that way last time.
This chest made music when you opened it. Too bad it was Muzak. The new pathway made Reynardo curious.
Curiouser and curiouser. I like this one better. Upgrade. Now I just need a shit ton more ore. So we'll leave that 1% buff on then. The steps are wiggling. The Nexus. A hive mind and the Nexus is the brain, huh? It's the Borg! Oakley dokley, neighborino.
That's the traitors!
Caught the lady.
Hey, no fair. I pushed my button. Damn Bluetooth. You killed her. I still have the upgrade, right? Yeah. Gotta get those other dudes. Wait, no, what the fuck? No, shall not go. Damn it. Why wasn't my thingy working?
Magical jewel. Bernardo couldn't wait to find a workbench.
Yes, I can. Ugh.
Where was a bard when you needed one? Hero wall, hero sword, firewall, fire extinguisher. You almost never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these had to be imperial gogglers. That meant ravens were up ahead.
Renato felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air. And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest was quieter than it had been. There were insects, but few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying ones, but no healthy ones. And getting a bad feeling about this, Renato thought maybe Lapina was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
No, not that. No, you suck.
There were still so many games to play, Renato thought as he died.
Guys, it wraps around that stupid pole. That was really fucking useful. What? Oh, because... Alright, well...
The right jewel could really give you an edge. The wrong, well, it still looked pretty, didn't it?
So pretty.
The thing about puzzles was, once you solved one, you knew how to solve it again. Puzzles had no, what was the word? Replayability? Renato wondered if you could design a puzzle that would be different every time you played with it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That could have gone better. Renato,
yep.
as he died.
Had I been paying attention more closely.
He could find a snack. He was feeling a bit peckish.
A snack? I don't need a snack, I just had dinner.
As he held
core.
the dodecahedron, Renato felt queasy. Like
Ew.
dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides. It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye
Nibble,
of a
nibble,
god.
nibble.
How could he use it?
Caesars.
He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Bernardo ached to be rid of it.
He already said that.
Said Lupino. I'll take it to the observatory.
No.
You attacked the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Reynardo.
But what if Lupino lost the core to the Empire? That could be a good thing, couldn't it? Was Reynardo ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
He's gonna screw it up no matter what I do. Let's go kick some ass.
Reynardo, you won't regret this.
Yes, I will.
Treat the core like it was my own baby daughter.
As the Farfarer dived towards the Nexus, Lupino was jumping up and down with excitement. "Stop rabbiting around," Reynardo said. Lupino just stared at him. The moment the ship landed, Lupino leapt off the ship.
Silly rabbit. Cores are for kids.
As Lupino vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Reynardo vaguely remembered Lupino had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back. But Reynardo was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better. And who knows, maybe this time Lupino would get it right.
Nope.
And if Reynardo could take
Don't
the
count on it.
outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in this sector. Right? It wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
I think I have, nope.
The road less traveled, thought Reynardo. How intriguing.
Indeed.
Reynardo wondered if he could learn to cook this way. Probably not. Reynardo caught his breath.
Can't go this
His
way.
joints still hurt, but he couldn't feel the poison in his system anymore. He'd let the armature slip out of his hands to save his friend Lupino. Of course he had to let Lupino take the core. The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And the rabbit would be no good taking on an Imperial outpost, right?
Not if Vader's there.
Good thing Reynardo didn't have vertigo.
I'm gonna leave him.
Reynardo took the outpost with a song in his heart. Soon, he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet.
Stuffing
Then
nothing.
the Far Speaker Toad chortled a new message. The observatory had been sacked by ravens. Lupino and all the scientists had been taken to the mountains. Why? Why had he trusted Lupino again? And now the Empire had the core. Reynardo hailed the rebel base to warn them. But their Far Speaker didn't crouch back. Was the base under attack too?
Ermagerd. I don't wanna, he's a jerk. What do I not rescue him again for?
Lupino would have to wait. The core would have to wait. Reynardo had a very bad feeling that something was going terribly wrong at the rebel base. Its location was secret, but secrets can be discovered. There were Imperials everywhere in the ruins, and dead civilians. The Ravens were killing everything in sight. Reynardo was relieved to see no rebels among the dead. Maybe the secret base was still secret, but there were huge burn marks on buildings. What monstrous weapon was the Empire using here? The core had great power. Had they harnessed it somehow, even though they didn't have the armature? This was way better than being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
really.
I don't have enough ore to do anything interesting. Nothing.
Even if Reynardo could rescue the secret base, then what? Without the Sky Ripper, they'd still lose the final battle. Oh, one of these days, he was really going to have to start thinking things through. Don't look down, he thought. He could smell charred flesh and hear screams. The ruins were on fire. But the Ravens had rigged up the core as some kind of burning ray. They wouldn't need to know the secret location. They were burning everything. It was killing them too. Their black feathers littered the path. He would have to take the core from them. It was the last thing he wanted to do.
That's fucked up.
Roll, he thought, as he died.
There's no button for a barrel roll. Really? Just kill me. I'm gonna start over. That was stupid.
Hey, why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team.
Later. Oh, yeah, right.
The rebel base seemed quiet. That was good. Also, it seemed to be burning. That wasn't so good. We needed some way to break the ice with this wall, so to speak. cake.
There was supposed to be cake? Where's the cake? Turn my back on the wrong guy. Not that there's a right guy to turn my back on. Wait, I can't see myself.
Everything
Damn it!
hurt. And then it didn't. There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before? As the last raven fell, Bernardo felt worse than he ever had. The core was killing him, again. The council members cautiously came out into the smoke. "You saved us," croaked the speaker. They would put the weaponized core deep in a cavern, she promised, where its poison could harm no one. They would heal him if they could, she said. No, it's a weapon now. We need one. I'll lead the charge. "It will kill you," croaked the speaker. "I guess it already has," Bernardo said. She bobbed her head gravely. "When all this is over," she said, "we'll name our new capital city for you." He flew towards the Imperial fleet. A myriad ships in disciplined formation, waiting for the signal to destroy the rebellion forever. Behind him, the rebels were charging. If he failed, they would die. And so the final battle began.
Everything hurt. It was unpleasant to fight this way. With each blow he struck with his sword, he felt weaker. Yet each time the core fired, it got brighter. As if the heat from the burning ravens and buildings only fed its hunger. He wondered where Lupino was. Wasn't he supposed to be in the battle? No. He'd been captured, hadn't he? Oh, Renado's mind was smoky now, like the burning fleet. He hoped this wouldn't take long. Or I could go that way, he thought. His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid old fart.
He said fart. Ardoopolis. Vulpus Major? Lando Nardo. If they were going to name a capital city after him, well, he just wished he had a better name. Where was Lupino? He missed Lupino's bitter outbursts. Or did he? Lupino had gotten them into this mess, hadn't he? And the core was a wonderful weapon. Swept fire across the fleet. Ravens exploded in its gaze, and with every heartbeat it grew brighter. He would die. But he would die every inch a hero. Spectacularly, changing history, like the legendary heroes of lore. Or was it your? Thing is killing me.
He couldn't remember anymore.
Hey, all black is the new dead.
Renado had always wanted a flying carpet. This was more like a flying tabletop, but it would do.
I'm about to die here? Oh. good. At least I have enough energy now. Life left to do something. 71 instead of 10.
Reynardo fell to his knees. The Emperor's bodyguards were lined up before his ship. Fierce ravens, all. And Zenobia. She was conjuring. He could not take another step. All he could do was fire the core. The ravens, Zenobia, the ship, all burst into flames, disintegrated, and blew away. So they had one, after all. The core grew brighter. He shielded his eyes, but he could still see it through his sleeves and through the flesh of his arm. And then he felt heat, as the fire grew to consume both fleets. And then he felt nothing. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Alright, let's unlock that last truth.
Reynardo could feel it. He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though.
Starting to get a little repetitive.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens? Every child knew about the Sky Ripper.
Ooh, I gotta do that.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Reynardo felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it? Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling. These things really slice like ham.
That had been his mistake before, thinking he could win a battle of wills with an ancient evil all by himself. He had to be cleverer than that. Or braver. Or something.
Maybe I should follow my nose, thought Reynardo.
Blood pumping like a bit of killing.
What was the point of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway.
The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him. Renato asked himself.
And then remembered he didn't care what he thought.
The truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu school. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because know your enemy. But it would be great to see her. Even if they faced off across sword points, as they'd done so many times at school. The world was a less interesting place without her.
The city was burning, and there was no one to put out the fires. If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
Ooh, a workbench. Did he have any jewels he hadn't tried out? He had. He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There was blood on this one, so it hadn't saved its owner. Reynardo wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him, and he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core? Maybe because the results tended to be disastrous. These streets were familiar. The Swordfu School was closed now, but he had been down that street 1,000 times. He knew that pub. He knew that alley. He knew the alley behind it much too well. No wonder Zenobia had chosen to invade this island herself.
What are you talking about?
Reynardo had once invested in a jewel store, but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist, it was him.
Close.
He smelled burnt fur. His.
Duh.
Reynardo slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom.
That makes no sense. It's a trap,
Shouted the Emperor.
I'll meet you at the outpost, and I'll bring my interrogators.
If Reynardo came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father. You're lying, she said. Somehow you're lying. The spell hadn't worn... It was a short, safe landing. At least this part of the Nexus hadn't changed too much. Zenobia had been taking him to the Imperial outpost. She'd never expect him to go there by himself. Well, maybe she would. You never knew with her. He'd once met a pirate captain who used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
What shall we do? Finish this one off. Start this one
Cool.
off.
Wish I could do that. Aerobics traits. Am I right?
Reynardo knew Zenobia, and Zenobia knew him. She'd suspected a trick. Now he'd vanished. She would probably guess that was his plan all along. Perfect. Maybe she wouldn't use the Sky River. At least not without taking it to the scientists at the observatory first. Meanwhile, the Emperor would be coming to the outpost personally. This could be good. Take a leap of faith, said the inscription. Reynardo was face to face with the Emperor's bodyguard. They looked very tough, but the Emperor held them back.
Oh, where's my daughter?
And how would I know that? Reynardo grinned at him.
She lured me here so that you could kill me, didn't she?
Ah, don't be ridiculous, said Reynardo, trying his best to sound convincing. She loves you.
Oh, I knew it. The rabbit told me I couldn't trust her.
The Emperor hopped out the door. His phalanx of bodyguards retreated carefully. Reynardo heard someone call, "Arrest her!" as they left. Well, that's a job well done, thought Reynardo. Now the fleet will be in all sorts of disarray. But maybe he could find her in the mountains. She always used to go to the mountains to hide from the world. Maybe he could even turn her against her father. Or maybe he could reap the benefits of the chaos he had sown. It was time to report to the Rebel Council, and then launch the attack on a divided and very confused Imperial fleet. Reynardo felt very clever indeed. He'd... He wondered if he should have just told her the truth about her father. The Emperor had adopted her from a stray. That was the source of all her loyalty. But even then, he'd been dreaming of a bargain with the lost gods. They alone could make him immortal. The Emperor would have to seal that bargain with the life of someone who truly loved him. And who else truly loved the Emperor? But how could Reynardo tell her that now? Why would she ever believe him? Dreams may come, he thought. And then, he found out.
Right. Well, we got some other stuff to do now, so we're going to stop playing. But join me next time when I play Final Fantasy 15 for the first time. Have a fantastic night.